Hello, beautiful souls. How are y'all? Coming to y'all a little late tonight, but hey, it's all good. I am showing up. I hope y'all are doing well. Had a beautiful day today. It is the weekend, baby. All right, so this is going to be a quick message. Gonna get straight into it. Aren't y'all happy the snow has finally come and gone, slowly melting, still some ice. We still got ice in our driveway, but it is gone, and I hope that's it for the rest of the year. I hope that is it for the rest of the year. All right, we are moving along. Right, not to go out. Okay. It's battery. Okay, I'm good on the battery. All right. All right, so here we have be encouraged. Water your garden. Be courageous. Your currency is flowing. I always like that one. Be consistent. Get organized. Surrender and let go. So, some days we have those days that we need a little bit of extra encouragement. So, whatever you're doing, be encouraged. Don't get discouraged. You're going to have those, ebbs and flows, those ups and downs. But that's just all part of the process. No matter what's going on, still continue to water the garden. As you be courageous, be courageous. There can be fear or doubt when you are on certain journeys at times in your life and you want to just cower down and not do nothing, but don't do that. Be courageous. Be courageous. Your bravery will shine through eventually. And if you're in a domestic violence situation in real time, be courageous. Don't give up on you and don't give up on your freedom. Don't give up on you and don't give up on your freedom. Okay? If you're worrying about your currency, it's flowing. Don't worry about that. The Most High has got you taken care of. It may not look like it, but if your basic needs are being provided, your currency is flowing. Okay? Be consistent. Be consistent. That is why I'm on here tonight. Because I am being consistent. And you never know, someone may need an encouraging message. Okay? And just the day that I missed, that's the day that they needed it. Okay? Get organized. I'm telling you, getting organized will clear your mind. It will help you to be more consistent. It will help you to have a better flow in your life. It will even get your currency flowing because things can run a whole lot smoother when you are organized. So get organized, whether it is, a lot of times your mind is cluttered because your space is cluttered. So organization is important. Okay, more important than you know. And I'm still working on that myself. I'm getting different spaces in my house organized bit by bit. Don't be so hard on yourself. Continue to take one step at a time and award yourself or clap for yourself when you do get one thing done. And in the process of it all, you've done all that you're supposed to do. Surrender and let go. Once you have done that, don't go back and worry about it. Don't go back and just keep begging and pleading and all this stuff. You've done what you're supposed to do. So just surrender and let go. Let the Most High handle the rest. Your spiritual team, your ancestors, whoever. Let the rest be handled. Just surrender and let go because you've done your part. Because we're releasing over here. Don't forget about that. We are releasing anything that don't serve us. So, worryation does not serve you. Worrying about this and that, it don't serve you at all, but give you some gray hairs. All right. We're going to go ahead and do our release card first. All right. Our release card is just what we said. I release all doubts and fears. Be courageous. Release those doubts and fears. As well as be encouraged. Be encouraged. And surrender and let go goes with this. Okay? So we can't be in declaring and decreeing a thing and then we are filled with doubt and fear. Okay, so get you a write this down on a piece of paper and burn it because we are releasing. If these release cards, whatever cards, if they continue to come out, that means that you still need to work on some things. Okay, that's all that means. You still need to work on some things in that area. All right. So here we have, I think this card came out yesterday. My life story and the law of attraction. Each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful law of attraction. Response to the thoughts you think and the story you tell about yourself, your money and financial assets. Woo-hoo. Your body state of wellness. Surrender and let go. Financial assets, your body state of wellness, clarity. We talked about getting organized. Flexibility, size and shape, your work environment, how you are treated, work satisfaction and rewards. Indeed, the very happiness of your life experience in general is all happening because of the story that you tell. So, tell your story how you want. And even if your story, we're all about telling our stories here because we know it helps to free other people. It helps to give other people permission to tell their story because sometimes our story has held us in bondage. And that's what I learned on this domestic violence journey, that sometimes people want to forget about their stories, but sometimes they're trying to forget about the story, but they haven't forgot about the story because emotionally it's still holding them in bondage. And on this journey of domestic violence, what I found out when my sister passed away was all these women came out telling their story, and it was like they had been holding in their stories once I started sharing my sister's story. And that's why I encourage women to tell their stories and then let it go. Let it go. Because And what I found with a lot of women, some women, it did hold them bondage. My sister-in-law was a perfect example. It was like I didn't know personally, she had never told me she was in a domestic violence situation. Um, I am married to her brother, and her brother had told me that years ago. But once I started sharing my sister's story, she let it all out. And so many women had let me know about their story of being in domestic violence. And some of them had been out of domestic violence for years, but it was holding them bondage. So once you tell your story is not for you. Once you have begun to heal and um, really not carrying that burden no more, your story is not no longer for you. It's for others. It's for others. But once you can tell your story with without um, shame, guilt, stigma, you release it because that story has no power over you. It's when you allow that story to have power over you. And no one can tell your story better than you. So, a lot of times you're ashamed to tell your story, but if you tell your own story, then you relinquish that power from that person that wants to tell lies on you, or that story was held over your head, or it made you feel shame, it made you feel guilt, it made you feel just so bad. And also what I found out with domestic violence is they want you to keep it a secret. It's not a secret. It don't have to be a secret. It don't have to be, like I said, shame and guilt. Tell your story, let it go, so you can start to rewrite a new story. Because once you surrender and let go of that story, it has no more power over you. No more power over you. So this card is a wonderful card, My Life Story and the Law of Attraction. So I heard so many women say thank you for sharing your sister's story. It empowered them. It freed them. It freed their voice. And also, I know that my sister's story has been resonating with people in real time that are in domestic violence, because they are truly the quiet ones. But you don't have to keep it a secret. And that's what I found out too. When I got into this journey of domestic violence, that domestic violence was a secret. No, we're not holding secrets like that no more. Because silence will get you hurt. Okay? But we're not holding secrets no more. So, I hope this message has helped someone. And as we journey along on this journey, we're going to keep sounding the silence. We're going to keep releasing the silence in our voice. We're going to keep releasing anything that do not serve us. So, y'all keep on journaling along with me. All right, I've done my journaling already. So make sure you are journaling, because you are rescripting your life. My name is Cassandra, but they shine, and it is through our voices and stories that we can help or inspire others to become survivors. And don't forget to sound the silence in domestic violence. I will see y'all on tomorrow. Have a great night.